Shalom. Before I get started, I want to start by saying, Call Halama, Yahweh Bashem, Yahushua Bashem, Kwadash. Double honor to my apostle, elders of the Great Millstone, that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and blessing to the elect out there laboring and believing on the name of Yahweh Bashem, Yahushua Bashem, Kwadash. To USA, Shalom. This is Brother Amawan from the GMA Charlotte camp, back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem, Yahushua Bashem, Kwadash. In this lesson, I'm pretty much go into how America is not going to return to its so-called glory, okay? Because if you can't see the writing on the wall with this place, man, all right, this place is finished, man. All right, the economy's through. You know, we're entering into, a police state where martial law is pretty much about to be the norm here. You know, and we're about to be, hit with that hour of temptation. You know, with the this RFID technology, becoming more and more prevalent, and eventually it's going to be made mainstream and mandatory, to the whole world. All right. So as you can see, a Bible prophecy is taking place, man. And knowing that, we for the ones that have the eye salve, man, we can see that America is finished, man. There's no coming back, from all this, man. Okay. So I wanted to get into this because to show you in the scriptures that America is not going to return to that glory that they've set out to, say with, Trump ever since he came into office with this make America great, man. There is no making America great, man. Okay, this place is done because we're about to see the rise of the kingdom of Yasharallah, man. Okay, so without further ado, I'm gonna start here in the book of Psalms 49:11. It reads, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. All right, because these devils and their pride truly believe that they're not going to be taken out of power, man. That they're going to be in the rulership seat forever. That they can sit up in the stead as being, a God, saying that they are the Most High, man. And that's the reason why they want to, put the mark of the beast inside of you, which is the RFID chip, is to cement their status as God, man. All right, because when you take that chip, you are relinquishing yourself, your spirit, man, unto the so-called white man, which is the physical counterpart of Satan, man. Okay, so that's why we tell you through the scriptures, through the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, do not take that RFID chip, because when you do that, you are submitting yourself, under Satan, man. All right, so these devils, through their pride, man, truly think that they're not gonna go out of power, man. All right, so they believe that they're gonna rule forever, and that they're gonna be able to totally genocide the nation of Israel, man. Okay, because we're their true adversary, man. All right, these devils, want to get rid of Jacob because they want their birthright back, and they know we're the only opposition that stands in their way of total, dominion over the earth. All right, but the thing about these devils that they don't understand is that this is the Most High's program, man. All right, He's allowed them to reach this pinnacle just to show His power when He brings them down, man. So that's why He allows them, to go and conquer these different lands and to pretty much have that power hold over the world, man. All right. It says they call their names, it's like they call their lands after their own names. That's why everywhere they conquer, they rename after themselves, man, to show you that dominance that they have over the earth, man. Because as the scriptures tell you in Job 9:24 that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. All right. So these devils have been allowed to go and conquer all these different lands. And just to give you an example, you have Africa, which was named after Edomite, Leo Scipio Africanus, the land of America, which in the scriptures, because going back to Africa, the land of Africa, according to the scriptures, is actually, named the land of Ham, man. All right, America was named America after Amerigo Vespucci, another Edomite, man. All right, but in the scriptures, America was referred to as Azareth when you read the book of Second Esdras, the 13th chapter, man. Okay, and that's just plenty of examples. You can go look up, but those are just giving you an idea. Showing you that the wicked is Esau, man, the so-called white man. All right, that's his place in the scriptures, is the wicked. So through their pride, they have set themselves up so that they can, have that thought that they're gonna, have total dominion over the earth forever, man. But the scriptures say otherwise, because like I said, this is not you doing this of your own accord, man. This is the Most High, because this is His movie. He controls, what kingdom goes up and down, man. Okay, this is Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. All right, this is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai's program, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the bases of men. And that's like I just quoted in Job 9:24, man. Like the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, because these Edomites, they're set up at the end, because as the scriptures tell you, that Esau was the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed, knowing that, hey, this is our last captivity, man. So America is not going to return to its former glory, man. All right, because how about Shemiah Shah has numbered this place to where Esau, he's not going to have the ability to rule forever, man, because the Most High has it written that you have a appointed time to fall, man. Okay, and this is proof of that, man. This is Job 20:4. It says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphant of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? All right, it says the triumphant of the wicked is short, man, because Esau, you're not gonna have this the rulership in your hand for much longer, man. All right, you haven't been ruling that long, okay? 2,000 years pretty much is the equivalent of 2 days in the eyes of the Most High, because as we know, one day with the Lord is 1,000 years with man. So you have not been ruling long, and actually, when you do the research, you have had the shortest ruling kingdom out of all other ruling kingdom that's been on the earth, man. All right, so it says that the triumphant of the wicked is short, man, because the Lord is not going to allow you to fully complete your new world order, man. All right. Just whenever you're going to be able to sit down and enjoy it, the Lord's going to snatch it from under you, man, okay? Showing you that, like I said, this is not of your own doing. This is the Most High's movie, man, all right? So it says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet shall he perish forever like his own dung, which they which have seen him shall say, where is he? Because when you were able to go up into the to the heavens, man, with the satellites or whatnot, man, that was the beginning of your downfall, man. Okay, and it says that though you've reached up to the heavens, all right, it says you shall forever perish like your own dung, man. So just like when you take a dump and you flush it down the toilet, man, all right, it doesn't come back up, it's gone, and that's the way that the Most High equated your kingdom to, man, as dung, man. Because hey, this kingdom is complete shit compared to the past captivities, man. All right, America is the worst structured kingdom that's ever been on the face of the earth, man. All you gotta do is just look outside and look at the infrastructure that you live in, man. All right, you got potholes all throughout the road, man. Buildings whose foundation is based upon shit. You got all these damn bridges and whatnot falling. This pavement everywhere. This kingdom is trash compared to past kingdoms, man. All right. So when Esau is taken out of power, man, nobody's gonna remember this kingdom, man. Because when the Most High totally eradicates this place, it's not gonna be any remnant left of America, man. All right. It says, which they which have seen him shall say, where is he? Because everybody's gonna be wondering, I said Esau was ruling the earth. Where is he? Because after you are taken down, you're gonna go into 1,000 years of slavery, and then you're gonna be eradicated from the earth, where it's not gonna be a thing as an Edomite that's gonna be on the earth anymore, man. All right. It says, he shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as the vision of the night. Right, because the total remembrance of America is going to be erased from the earth, man. So you're not going to hear anything about America. You're not going to be able to go find anything about America. It's going to be through. Anything about Esau's rulership is going to be erased from the earth, man. Okay? Your existence will be erased from the earth. It says, the eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. Right. And that cuts anybody that's saying that Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, can be saved, because the scripture clearly tells you that Esau's his existence will be blotted out the earth, man. All right. You don't believe me? Go to real quick, Job 1:18. It says, "In the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it. So Esau, this is your last hoorah, man, because once you go down, hey, that's it for you, man. All right. After you go down, man, we're gonna put you in chains. You're gonna build up the kingdom of heaven, and serve your 1,000-year prison sentence, which is gonna be hell upon you every second. Okay. And after that 1,000 years is up, man, you're gonna be burnt away, man. Okay. Because your plain existence on this earth was to be the sword of the Most High, to bring judgment upon 2/3 of our own people, man. All right. To bring the judgment upon Israel. Really, it's really all of Israel, but this last hoorah that you're about to do, to bring in this new world order, is to purge out the wicked of the Israelites, man. You wicked 2/3, which consists of you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, man. All right, that's your sole purpose, Esau. So once the Lord has finished His use of you, man, all right, you're gonna be taken out the way, man. And so going to show you that, hey, you are not gonna rule forever, man. All right, the Most High has an appointed time for you to rule. All right, and we're nearing the end of that rule, man. Okay, better is there the end of the thing than the beginning of it, man. We're entering in the end of Esau's kingdom, and the beginning of the kingdom of Yasharallah, man. All right, so it's a beautiful thing, even though it's about to be, all these terrible judgment that's about to come down upon the earth, man. But in the end, hey, we're gonna witness the fall of this kingdom, man. Lord willing, will be of the elect. All right, but this is to show you that the Most High has numbered, your kingdom, man. All right. Daniel 5:25. It says, and this is the writing that was written, Mene, Tekel, Upharsin. This is the interpretation of the thing. Mene, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua have numbered thy kingdom and finished it. All right. The Lord set an appointed time for you to rule, man. Okay. And once that all that sand's out of that hourglass, man, all right, America will fall, and it will be destroyed swiftly, and greatly, man. All right, we're gonna witness the true mighty power of who the world inwardly calls God and Jesus Christ, man, whose real names in the Hebrew, the Lashawan Kodash, is Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, man. All right, you're about to see the true power of the Heavenly Father, man. It says, Tekel, thou art weighed in the balance and are found wanting. All right, so let's go in. Sorry, let me turn the airplane mode off real quick. Let's go into this word wanting, and it says lacking, wanting, deficient. All right, and what are you lacking and deficient of? Righteousness, man. All right, because America doesn't abide by the scriptures. Yet they claim, under the, I believe it was the rule of Ronald Reagan, that the Bible was the law of the land. Now, if that is the case, then why does America uphold everything contrary to the scriptures, man? All right? The dietary law is not upheld here. The law of the Torah, is not upheld here. Because everything that the scriptures talk about do, Esau, he ostracizes it and tells you to do the opposite of it, man. All right? Showing you that he's Satan, which you go into Satan, it goes back to Shaitan, which means adversary, man. Because Esau, the so-called white man, is adverse to righteousness, man. And so that's why this kingdom, is found wanting, because it's deficient of righteousness here, man. All right, that goes to show you that these so-called white people are not the children of the Most High. They are not the real Jews, man. They are the Edomites, descendant of Esau, the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. All right, so this kingdom has an appointed time to rule. And we're entering into the end of this kingdom, man. All right? Because when Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, as you seeing, is destroying this place from the inside out, just like how he did with Rome, because kingdoms are reincarnated. This is Rome, coming back. All right, the same way Rome fell, which was from the inside out. The Most High is doing that to America, man. And like I said, you can see it through the way the Lord has collapsed his economy. You see it through how the people are morally deficient. Everything about this place screams, destruction. So the Lord is about to bring that destruction, man. All right. So there's no healing this place. There's no bringing it back. That promise Trump made to you stupid Americans falls on deaf ears, man, because it's not realistic, man. All right. This is Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. the nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. All right, and that's twofold, man, because America is the epitome of the elites to push their wickedness. Besides the land of Israel, all right. These America is the epitome, the center place for the elites to push out their wicked agenda upon the whole world, because the whole world looks at America as the place to be. That's the standard of good living, man. When in actuality, this place is a cesspool, man. All right. So it says America, which is Babylon, had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, which made all the earth drunken, and also how the other nations have become drunk because they've taken on the philosophies of America. That's why you see, homosexuality all throughout the world. You see women's rights all throughout the world, democracy all throughout the world, which has totally corrupted and destroyed these other countries' they cultures and infrastructure, man. All right, because America will come in, say that these countries, have a corrupt leader, take that leader out, put on their own puppet leaders, and bring in this westernized philosophy and destroy these countries, man. And the perfect example is look at Africa, man. Look at everywhere that America's been. Look at America before Esau came over here to America, when it was the so-called Native Americans and Latino tribes, man. All right, America was the land of milk and honey, flowing resources. Now look at America, man. All right, like I said, this place is a cesspool, man. All right, everything about America screams death, man. So, hey, the Lord, he's been waiting to destroy this place, ever since he's allowed Esau to come over here. But it says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain. If so, be she may be healed, right? Because America is destroyed from the inside, man. All right, because like I said, everything that you see about this place, you gotta be an idiot to think that this place has a chance of returning back to how it was, man. All right, because not just speaking on this whole coronavirus epidemic, which has everybody pretty much living in fear, stuck inside their house, and when they do go outside, you gotta walk around with a damn mask and gloves on, man. But you just look at the way that this place has fallen, man. All right, the amount of debt America has accumulated, man. There's no healing that, man. All right, there's nothing you could do to bring America back, man. Trump tried to do that with this stimulus package, but really all that did was just mask the bringing in of this digital dollar, man. All right, but this place is finished, man. So there's nothing you can do to bring America back, man. It says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reached unto the heavens, and is lifted up even to the skies. Right, so there's no healing in America, man. And these other nations are beginning to see that. That's why you're seeing them, start to cut ties with America, and form, relationship and business deals with each other. Like you look at China, Russia, Syria, certain parts of the EU that's breaking away. That's why you have Brexit, because everybody can see the writing on the wall for America, man. All right, because eventually it's gonna come down to America being nuked, man. Because these countries are sick of the way America is corrupting the world, man. All right, so they're messing up the country's economies. They're messing up everything about these other countries. So they're coming together to ultimately plan to wipe out America, man. All right. It says the Lord. Slocky, that was the point. Yeah, that was the point. So from there, you're going to go to Revelation 18, which reads, and after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lighted with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and cage of every unclean bird. Right, because when this place is taken out, man, no man will ever dwell in this place ever again, man. It's only going to be a place for unclean birds and spirits, man. All right, that's it. But America's going to be totally flattened by when these ICBM nuclear missiles are dropped over here, man. Okay, and to prove that, get another precept in the Old Testament. This is Isaiah 34 and 5. It says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, which is that's another word for Esau, Edom, It says, and upon the people of my curse to judgment. All right. So the sword that's being bathed in heaven is these ICBM nuclear missiles, which will be shot off from one end of the earth, one end of the earth to the other side of the world. Which China, Russia, Iran, Syria, all these different countries have nuclear missiles for one purpose, which is destroy America, because that's the will of the Heavenly Father, man. That's why He allowed the scientists to split the German scientists to split the atom to create the nuclear weapons, man. All right, because that's the reason why America was considered a superpower for so long, because they was the only one that had that nuclear technology. But now all nations have obtained that technology, so it's became a even playing ground to where these nations no longer fear America anymore, man. All right, they're not the big bad bully, around the corner. All these nations have their own firepower to stand up and destroy America. All right, so those nuclear missiles will be shot off and brought over here to destroy America. And when the Lord uses those missiles, He's gonna have His Spirit in them, because the scriptures tell you that I believe it's 2 million missiles will be hitting America. All right, which is total overkill, man. But that's deserved for the amount of wickedness that this place has done, man. As the scriptures tell you, that the wickedness of this place have reached up to the heavens, man. All right. It says the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. Right, because it's a lot of blood and bodies that's going to be destroyed when these nukes hit, man. Okay, and the main ones that's going to be burning in that fire is the ones that take that RFID chip, as it tells you in Revelation 14, man. All right, if you take that RFID chip, man, you will be destroyed by Yahweh Shem Yahushua with that nuclear fire, man. Okay, so there's no getting out of it. That's why we stress unto you people to not take the RFID chip. But we know only the elect is not going to take the chip, man. Anybody else, they're allowed to take that because they're not of the chosen, man. All right, but for the ones that believe on the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, don't take it, man. All right, because hey, it's going to be a lot of death by that. But at the same time, man, all right, that's righteous, because Esau loved sacrifice. He loved the shedding of blood, man. So the Lord is going to make you a sacrifice, man. Okay, when America is destroyed, that's going to be a righteous sacrifice from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. It says, and the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and the dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion. So this whole thing happening with America is for the sole purpose of redeeming Israel, man. This is our righteous payback from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's why when you hear us speak, man, hey, we're not telling our people to physically come against Esau, because we know, as the scripture compares to, we're worms, man. We have no power, man. We have no army or nothing, man. The Lord told us to wait upon Him, for vengeance is His, man. All right, so the Lord's gonna do the fighting for us, man. So we're not gonna do nothing, man. We're gonna sit back and allow the Lord to do what He do, man. Because like I said, this is His movie, man. All right, so we are our payback is coming, man. All right, and it's gonna be accomplished when America is destroyed, man. That's going to be all that is for the controversy and recompense of Israel, man. It says, and the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch, and it shall not be quenched night or day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever from generation to generation. It shall lie waste. No one shall pass through it forever and ever. Right. Now, this place is going to burn for a long time, man. All right. I heard the apostles go into breaking this down, and they compared it to, when 9/11 happened, man. The Twin Towers, man, after they were bombed, because no plane do that, man. It was an inside job. But anyways, after that happened, man, they said the smoke from the Twin Towers, it stayed for a long time, man. All right. So America's going to be smoked for a long time. But in the end, no man will ever dwell here ever again, man. Okay, like I said, this place it will become a place for unclean animals and spirits, man. And it's gonna go into that. It says, but the cormorant, and the bittern shall possess it. The owl also, and the raven shall dwell in it. And he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. Right, because when America's destroyed, man, you're not gonna be able to know any type of landmarks over here. You're not gonna be able to know, oh, this is North Carolina, or this is California, or this is Texas. Nah, man, you ain't gonna. It's gonna be one big ass wasteland, man. It says, and they shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there, and all her princes shall be nothing. Cause hey, everybody that's left over here in America when these missiles come, it's gonna be destroyed, man. It's not gonna be no person, being left. It's not gonna be no remnant of anything that's gonna be left over here, man. All right, unlike what happened in the old Planet of the Apes, man, you're not gonna be able to come over here and see, Statue of Liberty halfway hanging out the damn sand, man. No, this place is gonna be completely eradicated to where any ounce of Esau's existence will be erased, man. It says, and the thorns shall come up in their palaces, nettles and brambles in the fortress thereof, and it shall be an habitation of dragons and a court of owls. The wild beasts of the desert shall also meet with the wild beasts of the island, and the satyr shall cry to his fellow, and the screech owl also shall rest there and find herself a place of rest. And there shall the great owl make her nest and lay and hatch and gather under her shadow. And there shall the vultures also be gathered, every one with her mate. So like I said, man, this place will be a dwelling place for, unclean animals and spirits, man. And Salaki, it's getting a little hot, and I'm in the car. But it reads, that was the point on Isaiah 34. So jumping back to Revelation 18, verse 4, it says, or verse 3, it says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Because all these other nations have profited off of what America, has accomplished, man. Because all these nations use America to get money. That's why one of the reasons why it's called the Great Whore, man. It's just like, a pimp has his prostitutes, man. All right. He makes money off of the whore, man. That's what America does. That's what America is to these other nations, man. They come over here to make their money and then take it back to their own lands, man. Okay, so they've waxed rich off of America, and by doing so, man, they've taken on the philosophies of America and becoming drunk. All right, it says, and I have heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, that you may. It's like that you receive not her plagues. And that's talking about when the elect will be beamed up into the chariots, the so-called UFOs, to be delivered from the hellfire that the ICBM nuclear missiles were going to bring, man. All right. And the elect is going to witness in the chariots America being burned, man. All right. It says, for her sins have reached unto the heavens, and Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua has remembered her iniquities, right? The Lord has not forgotten all the wickedness that America has done from its inception, because this land was founded off the wicked sacrifice of the bloodshed, the blood, sweat, and tears of the righteous, the Israelites, man. Okay. It says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works, in the cup which she hath filled to her double, man. All right. So when the Lord brings those 2 million missiles, like I said, it's going to be overkill, man, because one nuclear missile, I believe it said, can destroy the state of Texas, and that's just one, not even including the aftermath of the wave of fire that it's gonna bring, man. Okay, so it says, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Right, because like I said, the pride of Esau, he thinks that that he's gonna be able to rule forever, that America is gonna be on the earth forever, that they're going to accomplish the New World Order, have all the world chipped, have everybody, in subjection under him, where he can control, pretty much everything, their spirits, how these people think, move, everything about them. They think they're going to accomplish that America is not going to be taken down, man, because this place has never experienced war on the soil. This place has never been in any type of, trouble, but it's going to all happen, and it's going to happen quickly. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua who judgeth her. Right. And so it says that in one day, which it said, it goes in further to say in 1 hour, man, because in 1 hour this place is going to be so-called glorious, and it's going to be reduced to ashes, man. All right, this is gonna be the biggest, richest the rag story that you ever gonna hear about, man. Because this is how angry the Lord is with this place, man. Okay, it says, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and live deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament her, for when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off from the fear, for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, the great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. Right. And they're going to bewail because they're not going to be able to make any more money off this whore, man. All right. All right. When this country is destroyed, man, all right, that's it for these other nations' cash cow, man. All right. They're not gonna be able to benefit off of America anymore, man. All right. And you also know that when Esau is taken out, that Israel is up next, man. These nations know that. That's why they all came together in one accord, man. To take that crafty counsel to destroy Israel, man. Because they know Israel is rising up, man. All right, that's why all these other nations are afraid, man. That's why you see over there in China, these Moabites, pretty much putting all types of hell on Jake over there, man. Because they can see that Israel is rising, man. All right, and these nations are afraid, like it tells you in Revelation 11. It says, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth her merchandise anymore, right? Like I said, they're not going to be able to pimp this whore, man, all right? It says, the merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and of fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and thine wood and all manner of vessels of ivory and all manner of vessels of most precious wood and of brass and of iron and of marble and cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beast and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men, and the fruits that thou soul lusteth after are departed from thee, and all the things which are dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more. So when America is done away with, man, when this country is fully destroyed by Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you nations are no longer going to prosper anymore, man. Okay, you're gonna go into slavery alongside, the elites of Esau, man. Okay, and y'all gonna build up the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. It says, the merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing, and saying, Alas, alas, the great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company in ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea, stood afar off, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, What city is like unto this great city? Right. Okay, they're going to actually see America be destroyed, via all the satellites that Esau has placed around the world, man. All right, these countries are going to witness the destruction of America, man. Like I said at camp, man, the revolution will be televised, man. All right, everybody will see America be destroyed by Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. All right. It says, and they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her coastlines. For in 1 hour she is made desolate. And that's going to show you the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Because he's the only one that can destroy this devil as quick as in 1 day, as in 1 hour, man. Because he has allowed these other nations to develop nuclear technology that can reach America in less than 30 minutes, man. All right. China, they have a missile, I believe it's called the East Wind. They got hypersonic missiles, man. North Korea, Russia, Iran. All these different nations have developed nuclear technology that can come over here in less than 30 minutes, man. And America was boast with that pride, that they can defend against any attack, man. They got the nuclear missile grid, but like I said, these missiles aren't just coming by themselves, man. The anger of Yahweh Shem Shai is going to be within the missiles, man. And as the scripture tell you, that they shall not break their rank, man. So they're not going to be able to try to make the missiles hit each other, or the grid's going to stop it. Nah, man. The Lord has sanctioned for America to be destroyed by nuclear missiles. They're all going to hit their mark, man. All right. It says, Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua have avenged you on her. Right. We're gonna get our payback, man. All right. Justice will be served to this devil who has evaded punishment ever since he came over to this land, ever since he came into any type of power, man. Going all the way back to the Greeks, man. We're gonna get recompense for everything you devils have done unto us, and all the past generations we had to deal with you motherfuckers, man. Okay. It says, and a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone, and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall the great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. Right, and that great millstone is talking about the nuclear missiles, man. All right, so that's going to show you that, hey, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is proof that, this is real, man. Okay, hey, starting with our apostle elders of Great Millstone, man. Hey, these revelations that were made through the spirit, man, is going to show you that, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is working, man. All right, we're seeing all these things unfold as we speak, man. Every day, man, prophecy is coming to pass harder and harder and harder, man. Hey, 2020 has been a hell of a year, and it's only April, man. All right, it says, and the voice of harpers and musicians and of pipers and trumpeters shall be heard no more at all in thee, and no craftsman and whatsoever craft he be shall be found any more in thee, and the sound of a great millstone shall be heard no more at all in thee. Right, because this place is finished, man. All right, as you see, scriptures go into the daughters of music being brought low, how land's gonna be made desolate. The mirth for the city is gone, man. Like I said, there's no bringing this back, man. All right, even if this so-called coronavirus thing passes and they allow people to come out of lockdown, man. All right, the damage has been done, man. That fear has already been set in the people, man. Nobody's going to be going to these concerts no more. This music is trash anyway. These sporting events are going to be empty, The stores are barely having food within them, man. I've seen all these reports of these food shortages, man. So, hey, the damage is done, man. There's no coming back from all this, man. All right. It says, and the light of the candle shall shine no more at all in thee. Right, that your wickedness, that left hand knowledge, man. All right, that you got from these from spiritual demon Satan and these demons, man. All right, the Lord's gonna take whatever that is left that you have, man. All right, and you're seeing that power being taken as we speak, man, by you being exposed, on all levels, man. All right, it says, and the voice of the bridegroom and the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee, for thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all the nations deceived. Right, that witchcraft that you cast upon the whole world, man, all right, is being exposed to where everybody's waking up to the fact that you so-called white people are the devil, man. All right, and there's no getting around that, man. You Edomites are being found out. All right, and we like I said, we all seeing your power being taken. That's why these nations are about to come together and nuke this place, man. All right, and that's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. It says, and in her was found the blood of the prophets and of the saints and of all that were slain upon the earth, man. All right, like I said, because this country was built and established off of the blood of the saints, man, which the saints are the Israelites, man. All right, so the Lord is going to have a righteous recompense, for Israel by destroying you Edomites, man. All right, that is the will of the Heavenly Father, man. And you Edomites don't want this knowledge to come out, but through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, it's being shoved down your throat, man. The Lord told us to give you devils no rest, and that's exactly what you're seeing happening throughout the four corners of the earth, man. All right, Yasharallah is waking up. All right, so Yahweh Shem Yahushua is on his way back, and hey, America's on his way out, man. So with that, I pray you was edified. Until next time, I want to say, call Halam by Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Kakwadash. Double honor for my apostle, Elder Great Millstone, who taught me this truth and rule well. Peace, citation to the elect. Shalom.